Hi there, and welcome to Aging Well with Michaela. We are going to focus on strength, endurance, mobility, and balance. So, let's get started. Let's take some nice deep breaths in. Inhale, rotate arms out, and push, push, push. Again. And rotate out. One more. All right, side stretches. Feel it all the way from your toes to your fingertips. Get everything nice and loosened up because we're going to have a fast and furious workout. That's 30 minutes or less, okay? Let's do this. All right. Now, let's do some donkey kicks. Get that heel all the way up to your booty. All right, good job. Now, let's do some shoulder rolls. Back. And forward. All right, arm circles. Forward. And back. All right, let's do it. Okay, I'm going to be using 8-pound weights. You use whatever works best for you. Higher, lower, you do you. All right, first of all, we are going to do some arm rows. So I want you to stand, knees loose, bend slightly at the waist, palms facing each other, and then you're going to go right, left, and then a high with the right. Then left, right, high with the left. Right, left, kick it high. Left, right, and high. Hold the core nice and tight. All right, last two. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to turn our palms facing out, and we're going to do around the world, and then right into a tricep dip. Keep those arms nice and close to your face. No rush. It's not a race. I'd much rather you focus on your form. All right, you got two more. Come on. Last one. Bring it down. Okay, now we're going to do a cross jab. So we're going to go out like that, and then shoulders up. Cross jab. Elbows up, not shoulders up. 2 more. Excellent. Okay, now another compound move. So, again, palms facing forward. We are going to do a bicep curl. Bring it down to the hips, out, together, and serve. Okay? And then down. Bicep, bring it to the hips, out, back together, and serve. And lower. Up. 90 degrees at the hips, out, together, serve, and back in, and down. And down. All right, 2 more. Last one. Serve it. And down. Awesome. So, get yourself some water, and we're going to move on to legs. Whew. I don't know about you, but it is hot here in Jacksonville, Florida. Even with the AC on. It's still hot because I only got in here like 3 minutes before the start time. Okay, we are going to do sumo squats. So legs out nice and wide, toes pointed out, weight on your heels. Bring it down, go up on a calf raise, go back down, and then pull those knees out and back. Okay? So, up, back, up, back, up, back. It's really good for your inner thighs. Don't forget to breathe. All right, 2 more. Awesome. All right, we're going to do side lunges. So I want you to take a nice wide step out, and then the extended leg, point those toes toward the ceiling. Really feel that inner thigh. Up and alternate. Push off with your bent knee. Come back center, out, rotate knee, toes up, and push off. How are you feeling? All right, last 2. Okay, bravo. Okay, now we're going to do curtsy lunges. We're going to do it nice and slowly because we don't want to fall, basically. And we want to focus on our balance. So, take one leg, put it behind the other, and come down. Then up, and cross it over. Come on down, and see, that's why we go slowly. Cross it over, and down. Still have a bubble here in my floor. curtsy. Last two. And last one. Come on. There we go. Perfecto. Okay, now we're going to do fast and furious squats. So you got a chair or a bench. All we're going to do is hit it fast. All right, you're almost there. Ta-da! All right, excellent job. So we are going to move on to core. So get yourself some water, and then we're going to get on the floor. And that'll be our first whole set. All right, first up, we are going to get on the floor and then rest on your forearms and then bring your knees up, and we're going to alternate floor taps. Hold that core nice and tight. Almost there. And there you go. Nice job. Now, I want you to put your feet together, like, see? And then we're going to come up and in and out and in. Keep those feet together. All right, last one. Okay, all the way down on the floor, and then I want you to raise your legs up, and you can have slightly bent knees, that's fine. And we're going to do toe touches. Ready? Let's go. Bring it down. Keep your knees up. And we're going to do bridges. I'm going to grab my weight because it's right here. Put it on my lower abs, the fupa. And we're going to pop it up. Hold it for 3, but squeeze those cheeks. 1, 2, 3, and down. Up, squeeze, 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 and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, and lower. We're going for 10. Let's go. Pop it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower down and up for 3. Last one. 1, 2, 3, and lower. Nice job. Grab your water. Can you believe it? We're halfway through. So we're going to stay on the floor and go back up, doing the same routine, just in reverse. All right? Again, bridges. So if you've got your weight, just rest it on your lower abs. And then we're going to pop it up, keep that back nice and straight, and squeeze those cheeks. 3, and down. Up. 1, 2, 3, lower. Up. Squeeze, 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 and lower. Go for 10. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower up for 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, and hold it. Keep squeeze, 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 squeeze. And lower. Great job. Okay. Now, oh yeah, touch toes. All right, so legs up, and we're just going to reach for those toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower. And we are doing, let's do clamshells. Let's turn on our side. And feet together. This is really good with a band. So, start here and lift. Really pull it up. Nice. All right, on your back again, and you're just going to flip it over. So, what are we doing? Oh, yeah. Floor taps. So we're going to alternate. Tap, tap. Hold that core nice and tight. This is really good for your lower abs. Almost there. Nice job. So, can you believe it? That's it for the floor. So, get rid of the mat. And again, more water. Then we're going to go back to legs. I think my straw came loose. It did. But I could still suck hard enough to get the water up there. Okay, fast squats, fast and furious. All right? See how fast we can go. Are you ready? Tap, tap, down, up, 3, 4. Awesome. Okay, we're going to do curtsy lunges again. So, again, really focus on your balance. All right, so bring one foot back, and then you're going to tap it on your toe and lower. Up, back, and down. All right, almost there. And last one. Excellent. All right, we're going to do side lunges again. All right, nice big step out. Rotate those toes toward the ceiling and push off. And out. Rotate toes up. Push off. Push. You got it. Okay, last two. And push. Nice job. All right, we're going back to sumo squats. Legs nice and wide, toes pointed out. And are you ready? We are going to go up on our toes, and then push back with our knees. Okay? Up, push back. Almost there. Last two. You don't feel that one. I promise you that. Okay. We do arms, and that is a wrap. All right. Grab your weights. And remember, another compound move. We're going to do a bicep curl. Bring it down 90. Out. And then serve. And down. Up. Midway. Out. In. Serve. And down. How are you doing? Last two. And down. Nice job. Okay, we're going to do cross jab and then elbows up. So let's start. Cross, elbows up. Alternate, elbows up. Last two. Bravo. Okay, around the world with a tricep dip at the top. Palms facing forward, overhead, together, and dip. Again, when you do that dip, make sure those arms stay nice and close to your face. Two more. Last one. You did it. Okay. So last one is we're going to do rows. So again, knees slightly bent and palms facing each other. And you're going to go left, right, high left. Then right, left, high right. Whichever arm you start with is the one that you will go high with. All right, last two. You got it. Come on. Outstanding. Congrats. Okay, get some water, and then we're going to cool down. Okay. Whoosh. How are you feeling? I feel good. I feel good. Okay, nice deep breath. Regulate our breathing. Inhale, rotate at the top, and push. Roll those shoulders back. And forward. All right, one arm in front of your body. Make a stop sign with the other arm and gently pull, pull, pull. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Release. Cross it over. Stop sign. And breathe. Excellent. And if you've been here before, you know my favorite compound move. And it is really, really hard. Just kidding. Give yourself a great big hug for showing up and taking care of your body and mind and soul. It is a wonderful feeling to know that we have mobility as we age and that balance. I know somebody very close to me who just fell a couple days ago and broke her arm. We don't want that to happen. So, strength, endurance, balance, and mobility. That's where it is. I hope you have an amazing week. Repeat this if you want. Go back, look at other ones. YouTube has a boatload. And I'll see you soon. Take care.